Today we're going to be talking about reflections. Reflections are one of the three types of transformations. So we have translation, reflection, and rotation. Today we're talking about reflection. So reflection is flipping or mirroring an image over a line. So there's a couple different types of lines that we're going to talk about. So your line could be your axis, your x or y axis, or it could be a point. So let's go over this first example here. It's easiest to start off by let's label our coordinates. So we have A, B, C, and D. So we do horizontal then vertical. So A is 1 to the right and 3 up. C then is also 1 to the right, but this time 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 up. B is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the right and 3 up. So D has to be 5 over and 9 up. So we're reflecting over our x-axis. So that's a horizontal line. When we do our reflection, you want to count how many away each point is from the line you're reflecting over. So, for example, A is currently 1, 2, 3 away, so A prime will also be 3 away. 1, 2, 3. B, same idea, 1, 2, 3. So now it's going to be 1, 2, 3. B prime. So I can connect those two lines. C and D are currently 9 above our axis. So when I flip it over it, if I mirror it over that, it's going to be 9 below. So if we've already gone 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is going to be C prime and then D prime. If we write out our coordinates again, A is still 1 to the right, but now it's down 3. B is still 5 to the right, also down 3. C, 1 to the right, but down 9. D, 5 to the right, and down 9. So a pattern that we can notice here, so when reflecting over the x-axis, x variable is the same. Y changes sign. And so that's a nice pattern we notice. That only applies to our x-axis, though. Only applies when we do it this way. So let's look at this next example. So we're going to reflect over y equals 1 and x equals -3. So let's first determine what those lines look at. So y equals 1. So if I look at my Cartesian plane, y equals 1 at this point, but it also equals 1 here, and here, and here, and here. So if I draw out all the places on this grid where y is equal to 1, we're actually going to get a straight horizontal line. Our x values change, yes, but our y value is constant. So whenever we have a y equaling something, for a line, it's a horizontal line. For our x equals a line, so this x equals -3, it's going to end up being a vertical line. So if I look, if I go over 1, 2, 3 points, x is equal to -3 here. It's also -3 here, 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 here. So we get this vertical line. My y values change here, yes, but all of the x's have that same point. So now let's look at our triangle ABC. So let's start by labeling it. So I have A, B, C. So A is currently, let's count out our ticks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So A is -9 to the left and down 1, 2. B is also -9 to the left, but down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. C is at -3, -6. So our first job, or the first part of this question, is to reflect this over y equals 1. So that's my green line. So just like before, we're going to count how many points away. So A is currently 1, 2, 3 points away. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3 points up for our A prime. B is currently, so it's 6 down, but it was A prime, so it's going to be 7. This is a distance of 7. So that means we have to be 7 away on the other side. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. B prime. Let's actually record these. So A prime is at -9 and plus 1, 2, 3, 4. B is still over -9, but now it's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so that makes sense because it's 7 away from that line, just like it was 7 away from the line before. C prime is currently touching our x equals -3 line, so that kind of helps us there. It is also currently 7 away from here. That's a jump of 7, so we have to go up a jump of 7. So this now is here. That's a distance of 7, but it puts us at -3 and 8 because that green line is at +1. So now we get this shape here. You also could have drawn A prime and then counted out the spaces to find B and C. Totally works as well. So part 2 is now saying we're reflecting it over our axis, or x equals -3. So I'm just going to change colors. Sometimes it's really helpful to color code it. So my next image is going to be C, ABC, double prime. C is currently touching this point, so my C is actually going to stay the same. B is 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So B is going to move to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we get B double prime here. So that's 1, 2, 3 to the right, but 8 up. A is currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 away. So we're going to move 6 away again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So C double prime is going to be at 3 to the right and 1, 2, 3, 4 up. Now we get this triangle. So you can see when we draw out translations and transformations and reflections, we can get these really messy kind of pictures. My work is all of these extra little lines that I've drawn on here. So it can be a little bit messy, and that's totally fine. That's your showing your work, just like with long division, there's a lot of steps to be shown. There is as well here. So that's our reflections. Make sure you're labeling. Your next task is to do some IXL links. They are a little bit tricky on the screen, so take your time.